Hello everyone, and welcome to this video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at Koihime Enbu RyoRaiRai. The game was developed by Unknown Games, M2CO, and published by Decade Games, and was released on Steam in 2018. The game is an anime art style 2D fighting game with many features and settings. However, in today's era with so many other fighting games around, is this one worth investing in, and does it stand out among the rest? Well, let's go through this review and find out. The game's story is that it is a fighting game with an all-female cast, set in ancient China during the Three Kingdoms period. Each one of the girls are from rival factions and battle it out for their kingdom, personal glory, and more. The game's plot is really well done, considering it's based on the chaotic time of China's Three Kingdoms period, and it goes into a lot more detail than I was thinking that it was going to do. However, considering that this game is also a Waifu combat fighting game, essentially you should go into this one thinking Senran Kagura, but done in 2D and set in a different time period. Within the game, you're going to have around 14 selectable characters that you can choose from, along with several other assist characters who can aid you in combat. Each one of the girls comes from various factions, and each one of them is an expert in their chosen field. So, just like the Senran Kagura series, you're going to have a group of girls in this game who focus on mastering spears, swords, hand-to-hand combat, and various other deadly weaponry. All of the girls come across as well thought out, and clearly have had a lot of time and effort put integrating each one of them, and they all stand out as their own individual, even if some of them do come from the same clan. This isn't just a case of a simple palette swap with different character heads like what certain other companies have done. These are all well thought out characters with a lot of life and detail put into each one of them. Well, if you're wondering what the gameplay is like, then I would have to say that it almost feels like a hybrid of Senran Kagura, Marvel vs Capcom 1, and BlazBlue. You have the looks of the Senran series, you have the assist mechanics of the Marvel vs Capcom series, and then you have the combat of the BlazBlue franchise. These all merge and work together really well, and come off with a professional look and feel, with beautifully drawn characters mixed together with fluid gameplay, running smooth as warm as butter on toast. The gameplay is what you would expect it to be from a higher level developer, which is really impressive, because this is actually a small indie developer group that have created this excellent fighting game, which I personally feel can stand toe to toe with other big name fighting games out there. The graphics for Koihime are nothing short of outstanding. You see, you really do have to remember that this game was not designed by some massive corporate company, but instead by a small indie group, and to see what's being achieved here is really impressive. All the characters from the game have been beautifully well created, designed, and drawn, and they literally do just come to life on screen with every action and movement that they take. You have the beautifully drawn stages and characters, also with rendered cutscenes and special moves and team attacks. Really, I can't fault the graphics at all, because to see what's being done here is a real credit for the team who worked on making this game's animations. If we're going to talk about the stages in this game, I really do not think I can do them justice at all, because in all honesty they just completely blew me away. Each one of the stages in this game is beautifully well created and rendered and brought to life. Be it from battling on top of the Great Wall of China, fighting in busy market streets, or fighting inside of a burning temple. They're all just incredibly well created and professionally well done, and you really wouldn't think that walking into an indie fighting game. They really do just show a higher level of class than most of the fighting games out there, with these backgrounds being so much more beautifully well done and designed than others that I've previously played. I would say that the backgrounds in this game are a joy to the eyes, and that nothing that I can really say can prepare you for them, so I'll simply just say this. If you do buy this game, and with the game's graphics and the stages, you're in for a treat. Well, if you have been looking at this game and have seen it on Steam or seen it online anywhere and are curious if it's worth a purchase or not, then I would say that yes, it is, but sadly, I don't think that this game gets the attention that it does deserve, as when I mentioned this title to various other people that I knew, none of them really knew anything about this game at all. It's rather disappointing, because this is a seriously good fighting game, and I really enjoyed it, and think that many others out there would as well, if given the opportunity. I like the characters, I like the story, I absolutely loved the music, and I was blown away by the game's stages. Everything just comes together so well in this game, and it's a real credit to the developers, and just what they have made here with this title, because even though this game is classed as an indie game, it's definitely right up there on the same level as anything that Arc System Works has pushed out in the last few years. The animations are all smooth and beautifully well rendered, the music for the stages are incredible, and the game stages themselves are a real joy to behold. Would I recommend this game to gamers out there? Yes, I would. If you like fighting games like Senran, Marvel vs. Capcom, BlazBlue, and various others like that, then you will definitely enjoy this one. I would highly recommend this game to anyone out there who loves anime games, fighting games, and generally indie games that deserve to get more attention. Well, that's it for this review, guys. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and please subscribe.